Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Son of Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. So in today's pick a card reading, we are going to look at the next 7 to 10 days. I actually planned to post this on Patreon, but then my spirit guides told me I'm supposed to post it on YouTube, so there might be important messages that will be revealed the next 7 to 10 days, or there might be something significant that you guys need to hear when it comes to the next 7 to 10 days. Also, I want to let you guys know, if I'm a little bit more mellow, it is because I'm PMSing. Okay, usually when I have like PMS symptoms, I speak very slowly, very calmly. I'm very mellow. I'm totally fine, but if you feel like I'm a little bit more mellow and less giggly, it's because I'm PMSing basically. Too much information. I just wanted to be honest, okay? For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia, okay? And we're gonna look at your next 7 to 10 days today. So in the next clip, you can choose between 3 crystals as usual. If you feel a little bit indecisive, just go on Google, use a number generator and ask your spirit guides to come through and show you what you need to hear, okay? So without further ado, we're going to look at your next 7 to 10 days from when you watch this reading. This reading is timeless, so whenever you click on it, that's when it applies, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to see in your reading, guys. Hello, my beautiful pie number 1. That's the crystal that you've chosen for today's reading. Okay, let's look at your next 7 to 10 days. If you have not watched the intro, if I'm a little bit more mellow than usual, or I speak a little bit more slowly or calmly than usual, it is because I'm PMSing. Just wanted to put it out there, okay? I'm fine. It's just PMS syndromes or PMS symptoms, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to channel the energy first, and then I'm going to show you the cards and we're going to look at them together. Pie number 1. I'm picking up the energy that the next 7 to 10 days, there's an energy of something is going to be exposed or revealed to you. Okay, there's something about you gain a lot of clarity the next 7 to 10 days about a particular situation. Okay, I'm hearing the next 7 to 10 days you can spot the bullshit, or there's something about nobody can bullshit you, or there's an energy of you being fully aware of you're fully aware, or you're going to be made fully aware. Okay, I'm hearing the truth will be exposed to you. So I'm picking up the energy that the next 7 to 10 days is actually going to be very significant for you, because you're going to figure out something about your situation, about your question, about something that you have been contemplating about. It's going to be revealed to you the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, there's a lot of clarity coming to you the next 7 to 10 days. I'm also seeing a lot of attention, and I'm also picking up the energy that the next 7 to 10 days might feel a little bit more spiritual, meaning that there's a lot going on in the spirit realm. I also picked up, because I sometimes channel messages, so I put my playlist on shuffle. The song that came out for you is Doris Day, and it's Dream a Little Dream of Me, I think. Yeah. So the energy that I pick up here with you guys is there's going to be a significant dream, or you're going to have a significant vision while you're meditating, in case you are meditating. Okay, there's something about something that has been hidden from you is going to be revealed to you, is what I'm picking up here. And I'm also picking up the energy that there's a lot going on in the people that are around you. So there's a strong emphasis on you are going to catch a lot of attention, or there's a lot of attention on you the next 7 to 10 days, or something is catching your attention, if that makes sense. There's something that you will be looking at, or somebody will be looking at you. Okay. This might actually go into a romance energy. We're going to talk about that in a second. But overall, I'm picking up the energy the next 7 to 10 days. You're going to have like a lot of mental clarity, but it's specifically tied to something that you felt confused about. Okay. I'm picking up the energy. This has something to do with... Okay, let me show you the cards first, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, we have the sunflower here. It says action. So I'm picking up the energy here. The next 7 to 10 days, you're going to be very, very energized to do things. You're going to feel confident to do things, maybe even a little bit more confident than usual. Okay. And that's why the sunflower came out. It's almost this energy of like you are receiving an answer. Something is being revealed to you. For a lot of you guys, something is going to be revealed to you in a dream. Okay, so pay very close attention to your dreams. Pay very close attention to the visions that you get while meditating. And for some of you guys, your spirit guides might even suggest to you to meditate a little bit more, or to meditate just in general, to just try it out, because there's a vision, there's some type of like secret that is supposed to be revealed to you the next 7 to 10 days. And whatever this secret is, or whatever this hidden energy is that is being exposed to you, will make you feel like you're now ready to take action. Okay, again, we're going to dive into specifics in a second. This is just the overall energy. Okay, we also have flamingo here, and it says fun. So I'm picking up the energy the next 7 to 10 days. You're going to find yourself being very, very happy, because you're no longer confused, or you know exactly what to do, or you know exactly the next steps that you need to take. Okay. We also have earth here. So this might be concerning earthly matters, meaning work. This could also be pertaining to manifesting a home, or whatever it is, whatever you're thinking about. But it also feels like, yeah, I'm hearing something is materializing. Okay, it almost feels like I'm also hearing the next 7 to 10 days, pay attention to your thoughts, because your thoughts are materializing the next 7 to 10 days. For example, you think about like a yellow rose, you know, and then you see somebody passing you, and he has like a bouquet of yellow roses in his hands. That's what I'm picking up here. There's something about, I'm hearing your intuition is also going to be very, very strong. But again, there's something about, I was super duper confused about it, or I didn't know this information. There's hidden information coming to you, or there's something about an answer to a question. It's something that you have been contemplating about, and the answer to your question is coming to you the next 7 to 10 days. We also have the Hanged Man here. Okay, the Hanged Man usually stands for stagnancy, but what I'm picking up here when I look at the cards overall, it feels like I'm hearing you're finding yourself, I'm hearing you are yeah, your spirit guides are here. I'm hearing you're finding your way out of a rut. So if you felt stagnant, the next 7 to 10 days, you're no longer going to feel stagnant, because it almost feels like I know exactly what to do. You're also going to have like a very strong focus. You will know what to do. You will know what next steps to take, especially in a situation where, again, where you felt confused, or you have been contemplating and you didn't get an answer from your spirit guides. I'm picking up the answer is coming to you the next 7 to 10 days. The flamingo card also says fun. So I'm picking up the energy that the next 7 to 10 days, yeah, it almost feels like I'm hearing that your mind will be very cool, calm, and collected. And I'm also picking up the energy that you will feel a little bit more lighthearted than you maybe have been feeling the past couple of days and weeks. But again, it's pertaining like an answer, or you're going to feel like things are finally moving forward in your life of some sort, okay? We also have the 8 of Swords, which is like, you know, the guy that is blindfolded. I'm picking up the energy you're also going to find yourself very randomly being drawn to do certain things that you usually don't do, or you're being drawn to places, you know, like, you know, I haven't been to this restaurant for a while, I want to go there again. Or this coffee shop looks interesting, you know, the next time I have time, I'm gonna go there. That's what it feels like, okay? I'm also picking up the energy that if I look at this card, you can see that she's surrounded by a lot of people. So again, you might be catching somebody's attention, okay, the next 7 to 10 days, or somebody's catching your attention. There's something about, there's a lot of people around you. I'm also being brought to like, you don't be surprised if you get approached by a lot of people. May that be at work, or may that be like if you work like in a specific field at work, that a lot of customers or clients want to talk to you. Okay, I'm hearing you're gonna be shining the next 7 to 10 days, but again, it's particularly tied to now I know what to do, or now I no longer feel this mental confusion, or now finally my spirit guide showed me the way. Yeah, there's something about you will your spirit guides will show you the way the next 7 to 10 days. Now with the 7 of Swords, is always a sneaky energy, and I usually don't like to talk about it, but it always comes up when I pull the cards for you guys. So there's some type of sneaky energy the next 7 to 10 days. I'm picking up here that somebody might be a little bit, how can I say that? Okay, let me say it like that, okay? There's gonna be multiple messages, so filter out what feels right to you. If you felt like there's a particular person that you were suspicious of, whether or not they are for your highest good, whether or not they're sending you negative energy, whether or not they are a little bit jealous and a little bit salty, I'm picking up the energy. If you have been suspicious of a person, the truth will be revealed to you the next 7 to 10 days. I'm particularly seeing through a dream, or while you're meditating, or this person will say something under their breath, or you will read between the lines and you will know I probably should distance myself from that person, okay? Because there's a little bit of like a darker energy. It almost feels like, yeah, it almost feels like somebody wants to, I'm hearing you have to be careful. You have to be careful when you are happy around unhappy people, okay? Not to bash unhappy people, but your happiness, you shining, okay, and blossoming. There might also be an energy where something in your life is finally blossoming and shining, or there might be an energy where you have like a natural glow, or again, you might be like excelling at work, or you might be doing really well. You might be manifesting something the next 7 to 10 days that will really show that you are, I'm hearing in your prime, or that you are really growing, that you are really excelling, that your life is moving forward, okay? It will be visible for other people. May that be at work, may that be in your friend circle, okay? May that even be when you go out. This might even be strangers who see like this big, beautiful, bright smile that you have on your face, and they're so miserable that they might give you like a snarky comment trying to, you know, like I'm hearing trying to get you, yeah, I'm hearing they're trying to get you off your high horse. And I don't know if high horse means that somebody's cocky or something along those lines, but it almost feels like you will feel very, very high naturally, okay? meaning that you will feel like your life is moving forward in the right direction. You know what to do. You're going to be very, very happy that your spirit guides are coming through, showing you the way. You will be excelling at work, or this might even be that you might be attracting a lot of people that will be interested in you, okay, especially if you are on a dating app of some sort. Or I'm also picking up the energy if you dress up when you go out, or you look quite fancy when you go out. There might be people who will be judging you in a sense where they will feel like you know, like your life is going well, you look well dressed and stuff like that, and they might be, you know, like, these are assumptions. These might be people who feel like you are like a rich spoiled brat, or why are you smiling so much of some sort, or why is everything going great for you and not for them. So you might be encountering a little bit of salty people, so be aware of that. Don't let them kill your vibe. Spirit wants to let you know, okay, because everybody creates their own happiness. I'm picking up the energy that you will be creating your own happiness the next 7 to 10 days. You will be taking actions that lead you to really good results, okay? Again, may that be in dating, may that be at work, may that be with your skincare, your hair care, whatever it is that you have been focused on, okay? But again, there is some type of salty energy here. I'm also picking up somebody will be salty that you ignore them, okay? Or somebody wants your attention, but you're going to give your attention to another person. So I'm not quite sure what this is about here, okay? If you look at this card, it almost looks like this lady, which is you, is paying attention to that guy. And this guy, because I actually almost didn't see him when I was looking at the cards, this guy will feel like, why are you not paying attention to me? And then they're gonna be salty or in a darker energy or throwing shade at you. Does that make sense? So there might be a little bit of like a jealousy in the air. This could even be like you're gonna spend a little bit more time with one friend and the other friend is gonna be a little bit salty about it. Or this might be an energy where you're getting compliments at work and another co-worker is a little bit salty about it. So pay attention to that, okay? Pay attention to people who kind of make grumpy comments or snarky comments, and also pay attention to your dreams, because if you tell me you don't know who this person could possibly be, you will have like a very, very weird twisted dream about a person, and Spirit just wants to show you, hey, be a little bit more aware of what you tell this person, how much time you spend with that person, because this might go in the wrong direction here, okay? If you're not suspicious of a particular person, or if it's not pertaining a person, I'm picking up that you will be hearing there is subconscious thoughts that you have in your mind that have been preventing you from moving forward. May that be an unreasonable fear, or may that be a thought that is really like crippling you from taking action. I'm hearing you will kick your subconscious thoughts, your subconscious negative thoughts. There's something about you will kick negativity or sabotaging energy in the butt the next 7 to 10 days, okay? May that be pertaining to another person, or may that be your own thoughts. I'm picking up the energy here that you will realize, wait a minute, why am I thinking like that? And I'm picking up the energy that you will find a way. It's almost like you're going to trick your own mind to the point where that those negative thoughts that you have, they can no longer overtake. It's actually your positive thoughts or your mental clarity that is going to overtake the next 7 to 10 days, okay? So again, if it's not another person, this might just be your own mind. And I'm picking up the energy. There's something about like old wounds, or you might be realizing that you still have old wounds and they will be triggered the next 7 to 10 days. But what I'm picking up here is you're closing the cycle, or there's an energy of like, yeah, there's a flip in your mind, and I'm picking up the energy that you will find a way to kick negative thoughts in the butt, if that makes sense, which is going to make you really, really happy, because you're no longer going to feel like this thought is preventing me from doing something or going somewhere, okay? For some of you guys, I'm picking up the energy you're gonna have like a really beautiful day, either with a friend, and for some of you guys, you might also be going on a date the next 7 to 10 days, okay? Because the card says funny and honest dates, and it's interesting because the flamingo also says fun here. Okay, I'm actually picking up that somebody out here is going to go on multiple dates. You might be going on 2 dates with 2 people, in case you are dating right now or open to date. or there might be an energy where two people want to go out with you, or two people want to have a date with you, and the person that you will be choosing to go on a date with, you're going to have like a really beautiful time together. It's going to be a super duper funny date, but the other person might be a little bit salty that you didn't text them back, or yeah, they might leave you like a very nasty message because you didn't text them back of some sort, okay? And for others of you, this might be an energy where your ex wants to come back, or your ex has a feeling that you met another person, okay? There's something about, yeah, I'm also being brought to like pay attention to that people cannot penetrate your mind with what they're saying, because again, I'm picking up that you're going to be shining, you're going to be like, I'm picking up you're going to be very lighthearted, you're going to be smiling. This could even be that you're going to be smiling because you had like a really beautiful date, possibly with your future spouse, we don't know, okay? That you had a really beautiful date and you tell your friends about it, and somebody is salty that you found someone, okay? Again, take that with a grain of salt, only if you feel there's a weird energy between you and another person as you tell them about your good news, okay? And again, for others of you, there might be an energy where someone's ex here is salty. They might even be seeing you out with another person, or if you post, like, I'm also being brought to like, if you meet somebody the next 7 to 10 days, okay, and you're gonna have like a beautiful date with that person, I wouldn't necessarily tell everybody about it, or I wouldn't necessarily post it, because if your ex sees it, okay, if your ex can see that you went on a date with another person or with a new person, they might be sending you evil eye energy, okay, just to be aware of that. But overall, you're gonna have like a really beautiful conversation. This might even be like a really beautiful conversation with a boss, okay, or with a manager, to the point where you, yeah, it feels like you will have like a really good connection either with like a boss or a manager. And again, other co-workers might be salty about it. You might catch somebody's attention. I think I talked about that in a different reading at work, where like this beautiful man or this beautiful woman that is new at your job has, you know, like feels very connected to you, always talks to you. There's somebody salty about it, okay? So pay attention to salty people the next 7 to 10 days, because it looks like you're shining, okay? It looks like you're shining. It looks like you're gonna have a lot of fun the next 7 to 10 days, but somebody's going to feel like, why you and not me? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, okay? Let's see, let's get a few more cards here. Yeah, and then the card also says honest dates. So there's an energy of like, there's a lot of truth and a lot of honesty the next 7 to 10 days. I'm also particularly seeing here that, yeah, I'm hearing you will see the truth. You will see the truth of a person's intentions in their eyes the next 7 to 10 days, okay? See, let's get a few more cards. What is the Eight of Swords about here? Yeah, and for some of you guys, you will be going on a date, okay? You will be going on a date. You will really enjoy yourself, but again, somebody might be salty. Okay, this might even be like, oh, I met this new man, I met this new woman, and then your friend is a little bit salty, like, why are you not paying attention to me, okay? And then you have to decipher if it's harmless jealousy or if it's harmful jealousy, okay? Let's see, what is the Eight of Swords about here? What's going on? Wow, the Ten of Cups. Ooh, that is some interesting energy. Okay, let me sit with that. We have the Ten of Cups here. I'm hearing, finally I see your face. It's actually also a love song. So for a lot of you guys, your next 7 to 10 days might be very romantic. You might be meeting somebody here, okay? Because Dream a Little Dream of Me by Doris Day is also a super duper romantic song. Okay, dream a little dream of me. Yeah, and the song also says, stars are fading, but I'm lingering on. So somebody is lingering on your social media. Somebody is lingering around you. Again, this could be like a past person or somebody who's interested in you and you rejected them, or you told them you don't want to, you know, like you're only seeing them as like a friend of some sort, okay? For somebody out here, they're still lingering around you, okay? And they're still trying to somehow get your attention. I'm also hearing somebody would try to get your attention by manipulating you, or somebody would try to trigger you, okay? In a sense where they want to get your attention and they don't get your attention naturally, so they would try to trigger you, okay? I'm being brought to like somebody who posts like a quote that is dedicated towards you, but they're not speaking to you directly, okay? And again, I'm hearing don't let anyone kill your vibe here. But with the 10 of Cups, you might have like a really beautiful date here, pile number 1, okay? In case you are on a dating app, or there's an energy of like you might be meeting somebody here, because it feels quite romantic, to be honest with you, okay? Yeah, I keep hearing finally I see your face. For some of you guys, you might get like a vision of your future spouse. You will be seeing their face. For others of you, you might be seeing them right in front of you, like physically. I'm hearing it's time, okay? And then for others of you, there might be an energy where somebody has a crush on you, and you will be finding that out the next 7 to 10 days here, okay? Okay, what's that one? 7 of Cups. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Okay. Let me show you this card here. This is the 7 of Cups, which talks about options. So for a lot of you guys, you might be having options here, or somebody's going to be salty that you have more options than them, or the boss is coming to you and asking you to have a day off of work and not them, okay? It's going to be different for all of you, but if I look at this card here, let's see, let me get one more. What is that energy about? Ooh, I'm hearing the devil's in the details, so you're definitely going to find out something. You're going to find out something that you're going to find out something I'm picking up here an energy where, yeah, there's something about this is why I have been stagnant, or this is the energy that has been sabotaging me, or you're going to find out how you can overcome self-sabotage, or there's an energy of like, oh, I should probably distance myself from that person, okay, because their energy is not to my highest good. But with the devil card, yeah, you're going to find the devil in the details, whatever the heck that means to you. I'm hearing you're going to find the devil in the details, okay? Because I'm being brought to like, I had a dream, super duper weird, where I don't want to go too much into detail, but the core of the dream was somebody being jealous, okay? So there might be something similar in that case. For others of you, there's this energy of realizing what you can do to overcome certain negative thoughts. I'm hearing you're finding the cure to the poison, or you're finding, yeah, there's something you might even be finding, like a book, a mentor, a meditation, a hypnosis session, you know, like when you research on Google. And I'm hearing, yeah, I'm hearing it's the perfect, like I'm hearing you're going to find, let's say, for example, you have a particular negative thought, okay? And it's really bothering you because you know this thought is really sabotaging you. And I'm hearing you're going to find something again, may that be a book, may that be a quote, may that be a mentor, a podcast, whatever you're going to find, it is the cure to the poison. So let's say it's a guided meditation. You're going to listen to that guided meditation and you're going to feel like how this negative thought is dissolving, or you're going to feel like you listening to positive affirmations has such a positive effect on you to the point where your negative thoughts become less or they weaken. Does that make sense? And then you're going to see that your actions are also going to be different because that negative thought is no longer influencing you. It's like there's a particular negative thought that is losing its power in your head. Okay, again, because I picked this energy up of like positive energy or like mental clarity overtaking. Okay, and for others of you, there could be an energy where there's an energy that some type of manipulation has been going on, especially in the spirit realm, okay, especially energetically, and you will be finding out who that person is, okay, or you will be finding out what you need to do. Okay, your spirit guides will talk to you about a person that you need to be aware of. Wow, I'm hearing be aware of a woman with a broken heart. That's like a song by Big Sean and Jhené Aiko. Give me a moment. I'm gonna look at the lyrics here. That came out of nowhere. I haven't listened to that song in years. Hold on, guys. Be aware of a woman with a broken heart. Ooh. Be aware of a woman with a broken heart could also be an energy where if you meet somebody, their ex might be lingering around them. So when they post a picture, or yeah, there's also something about like somebody that you don't even know might be stalking you. Okay, only take that if it resonates. Okay, so if you meet like a new person, okay, be aware of like if you randomly dream of a woman that you don't know, or a person that you really have no idea who this person is. This might be somebody attached to a person that you will be meeting the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, so there's an energy of like, let's say you meet like a beautiful man, you have a beautiful date, there's a huge spark between the two of you. There might be another lady that is still attached to that man. Okay, and I'm hearing you need to like protect and cleanse yourself, or you might have like a dream of a woman and you don't even know that person, but they're still attached to the man that you will be meeting. Okay, so that might be also the reason why you have like weird twisted dreams. But let me see. Be aware. Big Sean, I think it is. Oh my God. When you said it was over, you shot right through my heart. Why you let these hoes tear what we had right apart? Ooh, I was so mad. I should have seen this coming right from the start. You should be aware of a woman with a broken heart. Praying to a sky all black, looking at the stars like they finna talk back, looking at my phone like she finna call back. But last night I feel like probably ended all, cause by now she would have sent a text in all caps. Then another one trying to take all back, saying fuck you, I miss you, I hate you so much, cause girls only say I hate you to the guys they love. So there's some drama going on here for somebody out here. If you recently said goodbye to a person, or said you don't want to deal with their bullshit, they might be lingering. Okay, there's an energy of like somebody's salty, somebody's mad. Okay, and again, for others of you, if that doesn't really resonate with you at all, it's your own thoughts, but you're going to kick a certain negative thought in the butt the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, it can no longer stop you. You're going to find the cure to the poison. You're going to find something, okay, that is going to help you mentally. It's going to give you mental strength to move forward. And you're going to be in a more happier, positive, or even calm state mentally, okay? But for a lot of you guys, I'm picking up there might be some drama. This drama does not come from you. This drama comes from the people around you, because you're doing your own thing, but somebody doesn't like that you're doing your own thing, or somebody doesn't like that you are excelling, or I don't know what's going on here, okay? Let's see. Where's the 7 of Swords here? The 8 of Swords. You have to be aware. This could be at work. There could be somebody at work that you cannot trust. I'm gonna be honest. This could be somebody at work that you cannot trust. Again, this will be revealed to you the next 7 to 10 days. You're gonna know exactly what the problem is, who the problem is, or who has a problem with you. Okay? something going on here. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Four of Wands. If we look at this card, what do you see? These are two people kissing. There's 78 cards. All kinds of cards could have come out, right? This card could have come out, you doing your own thing. This card could have come out, right? Why is it two people kissing? I'm picking up somebody's ex is they would try to manipulate you the next 7 to 10 days, but I'm hearing you're going to see right through people's bullshit, so you don't have to worry about it. But there might be some weird ass energy lingering around you the next 7 to 10 days. So make sure to decipher if you feeling down is really you, or if you absorbed another person's energy, because when we talk to people, we take on their energy, right? If I have an energy bubble around me and I talk to you and you have an energy bubble around you, it's kind of like those two bubbles are merging together. Does that make sense? So you would take on a little bit of the other person's energy and they would take on a little bit of energy from you. So you have to be aware of that. You might get in contact with somebody's negative energy the next 7 to 10 days, okay? Just be aware, okay? Like how you feel when you talk to a person, or how you feel after you talked to a person. If you feel drained, and again, for others of you, somebody might be lingering, snooping around, okay? But with the Four of Wands, for a lot of you guys, I'm seeing some type of like romantic energy in the air here. Okay, for a lot of you guys, you will be having a date, or you will be meeting somebody that really caught your attention here. I'm also hearing 3 is a crowd. Okay, let's see. What is the Hanged Man about here? I'm hearing there's a lot going on in the spirit realm the next 7 to 10 days. Dreams, energy, signs, omens. A lot of that will be going on. If you read the omens correctly, or if you pay attention to omens, signs, synchronicities, you're good to go. Okay, I'm also hearing don't brush anything under the rug. Guys, the camera cut off. The Seven of Swords came out again. And if we look at this card, this man is holding a diamond. Okay, if I look at this card, this is a heart here. Okay, so okay, I'm picking up the energy. You have to be a little bit careful of who you trust, because you're going to be in a super duper good mood the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, because you conquer some type of like negative thought, or because you find something that is really helping you mentally, spiritually. Okay, and because it's helping you mentally and spiritually, you will be glowing more than usual. And if you glow more than usual, I don't know, there's something going on here with a person. Yeah, I'm hearing a thief. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing comparison is the thief of joy. So somebody might be comparing themselves to you. Okay. Thinking that you're better than them, which is not true, but it's their own thoughts that sabotage them, right? Their own thoughts sabotaging them to the point where they put their sabotaging energy to other people. What is the Hanged Man about here? The Tower. I feel like this is somebody that you don't talk to anymore, or this might be somebody that you already figured out that they're not good for you and you distanced yourself from them, and they're still salty about it. So make sure that you have your protection bracelets. Okay, if you don't have any, you should maybe get some. Honestly, I have never believed in crystals necessarily, but this year some stuff happened and crystals do work when it comes to protection. Believe me, I was, you know, like, I like crystals, I believe that they work for people, but I wasn't sure if I'm the type of like, I'm a crystal girl. But crystals do work, okay? So if you want to, or you probably should have some type of like protection with you, even in your bag, like a crystal, or when you come home, cleanse yourself, okay, from other people's energy, okay? Because you might be doing well and all of a sudden you feel like shit. This might be coming from you absorbing another person's energy, or somebody lingering, somebody looking at your picture on social media, sending you energy, because everything is energy, right? If I look at you and send you energy, if I look at you like this and send you energy, at some point, especially those that are spiritual or empathic or sensitive, you will feel it at some point, okay? So pay attention to that. Take some type of protection with you, okay, the next 7 to 10 days, because I'm hearing this is supposed to be a beautiful week, but again, somebody might be trying to ruin the parade. I know I say that a lot in my readings, but what am I supposed to do when I see that all the time here? We have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. You see, this is supposed to be a beautiful week for you, okay? But again, somebody's gonna feel like they don't like what is going on in your life, like as if they're entitled to it, or I don't know, okay? I'm picking up the energy that in the next 7 to 10 days with the Two of Swords and the Tower, this might even shock you that this person is still lingering, or you might even get a dream that will shock you a little bit, or you will wake up like, oh my god, what the fuck was that? Okay, I'm picking up the energy here. Again, you're nipping something or somebody in the butt, okay? You might be stepping on somebody's toes because you call them out, but it was needed. I'm also hearing this energy, or I'm picking up this energy of like, nobody can fuck with you the next 7 to 10 days. You are like very, very strong, or you're gonna be mentally so strong that nobody can mess up, you know, your energy or your mental clarity. But I'm hearing people will be trying, or there's a particular person that will be trying to do that, okay? But for most of you, yeah, I'm also picking up this energy for most of you. If it's not a particular person, again, you're nipping a negative thought in the butt to the point where you feel like, man, now life is going in the right direction again, and I can feel a good energy around me, or the energy is better in my head or around me than usual. Okay, let's get one card for the funny and honest date. But for a lot of you guys, I'm picking up that you will be going on a date here. Where's the funny and honest date here? That card flew down. I usually don't use, I told you there's gonna be like a weird ass dream for somebody out here, or like a very weird vision. If you tell me you don't get visions usually, you might be getting them the next 7 to 10 days, but you're getting them. Yeah, look at that. Your angels are reaching out to you the next 7 to 10 days, letting you know of something or somebody, something that you need to stop, or somebody that you need to stop to talk to, or something that you need to protect yourself from, okay? Or somebody's like shitting their pants, or somebody is scared that you will be meeting somebody here, somebody new, in case you have somebody who's lingering from your past. Why is the funny and honest dates here? What's going on? The Ace of Wands. That's a new energy. You will be meeting somebody new the next 7 to 10 days, or you will be talking to somebody new. Ooh, you will be talking to somebody new. We have the Queen of Cups here. This doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, okay? This could also be platonic. It could also be jealousy amongst friends, that you meet somebody new, you like this person, then a friend is like, hey, why you're not paying attention to me? And you're like, hey, I want to expand my friend circle. Does that make sense? Where's the funny and honest dates here? Six of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you are starting a new job the next 7 to 10 days, huh? if you do, you're gonna do a great job at work the next 7 to 10 days. But again, there might be like a coworker who doesn't like changes. They don't like new people to come in. They don't like that you get so much good attention from the boss because they have a crush on the boss, whatever. You know that drama. Okay, one more. One last card here. The funny and honest dates. What is that about? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. See? You have to be careful who is in your ear the next 7 to 10 days. May that be your own thoughts. Okay? Again, nip these negative thoughts and kick them in the butt. Okay? Try something new. Try a new technique to nip those negative thoughts in the butt. For others of you, you have to be careful who is in your ear. Or somebody might be trying to... I'm also hearing there will be 2 people approaching you. One is good for you, the other one is not. Okay, so there might be an energy that where 2 people will invite you to a date. One person is good for you, one person is not. Okay. There could also be like a coworker that really has your back and the other one doesn't, because I keep picking up 2 energies around you. May that be romantically, platonic, business. 2 people, one is good for you and one is not. If you talk to one person, you feel like super duper like energized and positive and motivated and inspired, and if you talk to the other person, you feel like you give into negative habits, or you give into, I don't know, something's going on here. Somebody's definitely lingering in your energy. So you have to be aware of that the next 7 to 10 days, okay? Okay, my beautiful pie number 1. I hope you guys like this reading. I actually plan to make these readings a little bit shorter. I don't think that this was a short reading. Okay, let me guys know if you like these next 7 to 10 day predictions. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number 2. We're going to look at your next 7 to 10 days. That's the crystal that you've chosen. Okay, I'm gonna channel the energy first, as usual, and then we're gonna look at the cards together, okay? So, this time around, I was also channeling songs. I sometimes do that. Give me a moment. I'm just checking what came out for you. Okay, so the song Lady Lady by 𝑚𝑠𝑒𝑔𝑜 came out, which is also a very romantic song. It's kind of like similar to pie number 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if pie number 1 and you will be meeting people, or there's like romance in the air for a lot of you guys, okay? Especially if you are actively manifesting or on a dating app, or you're putting yourself out there more than usual, or you know, like putting on a little bit more lipstick, you know, because you're ready to meet somebody new, okay? So let's see what I see here with you guys. I'm hearing you are repairing a leak. So this might be quite literally that, yeah, and my phone went off. What does it say? Yeah. Somebody wrote me on Tinder. Okay, so you might be, yeah, okay, interesting. Okay. So you might receive a message on Tinder, or something about online dating might be significant the next 7 to 10 days, or just in general that there's some type of romance in the air. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now for others of you, I'm picking up the energy. There's something about repairing a leak, or something was leaking. So there might be certain things, like it could be quite literally that you will have to repair something at home, or you will be realizing that something needs repairing. Okay, so pay attention to that. Something might need repairing, or there's something leaking, okay? I'm picking up somebody out here also has their period. That's where my mind went. It's just a confirmation that this is your reading, okay? Because the leaking. So make sure that you have everything that you need with you, okay? Because you might be leaking when you go outside and you don't have any pads with you of some sort. Make sure that you always have them with you, okay? Just for somebody out here. because your period might come very unexpectedly, like two days earlier or 1 day earlier of some sort, okay? Now, for others of you, I'm picking up the energy here that the next 7 to 10 days, you are going to say no to something. I'm not picking up somebody, it could be, but I'm picking up something. Pie number 2, you're going to say no to something. And I'm hearing, and that made all the difference. So I'm picking up the energy that the next 7 to 10 days, you're going to be there's a little bit of tough love from either your spirit guides or yourself, where you're telling yourself, I'm no longer going to do that. I'm no longer going to sleep in until 9 o'clock. I'm going to wake up at 6 as I want to, or something about like, I'm no longer going to procrastinate this. I'm going to do this right away. I'm no longer hiding at home. I'm going to go out. Something along those lines, or I'm no longer on social media, or I want to take like a social media break. I'm not going to check my phone first thing in the morning. I'm no longer going to do that. There's something about I am no longer going to do that, or I'm saying no to that particular habit or way of doing something. And that makes a big difference the next 7 to 10 days here, okay? Your intuition will tell you that it's time for you to stop something, to walk away from something, to stop a particular habit. And I'm hearing you're going to have the strength the next 7 to 10 days to actually do it. Because you might have tried, I'm hearing you might have tried multiple times to take a break from social media. I think I want this to be a little bit more, yeah. You see, but it's like I'm picking up the energy the next 7 to 10 days. You're very, very clear on what you want. Okay, because sometimes we are confused, right? And then it's a little bit of like stagnancy, but you know exactly what you want. And I'm also hearing, I see it, I want it, I get it. So you have like a strong energy, a strong confidence the next 7 to 10 days. And I'm hearing your strong confidence is really going to pay out the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, but there's something about I'm no longer going to do this, and therefore there's a change happening here. I'm hearing you're closing a cycle. There might be a full circle moment the next 7 to 10 days, okay? Because your intuition tells you to stop something or walk away from something or somebody, okay? For most of you, I'm picking up it's something, like instead of watching horror movies that give me nightmares, I'm going to listen to meditation music in the evening. Does that make sense? Or instead of worrying, I'm going to pray. Instead of thinking negatively, I'm going to write things down that are positive. Kind of like I'm hearing you're going to find out what is counterproductive and you're going to stop the next 7 to 10 days. I'm also hearing, okay, interesting. I'm hearing that for a lot of you guys, you're going to do the opposite of what you usually do because you want a different outcome. Or spirit might be suggesting that to you. To do the opposite of what you would normally do, or to try. Yeah, I'm hearing, for example, let's say somebody is trying to bake a cake and they usually follow the recipe. I always say receipt. Usually you follow the recipe, but this time around, you want to do it on your own without a recipe to see if the cake will taste differently or better, or if you can do this on your own. You see, there's like a little bit of like a switch up in what you do in your daily routine or in your choices. Now I'm hearing everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. Oh, so somebody also, you might also be, I'm hearing you're going to make a significant decision the next 7 to 10 days about how you want to move forward in life, okay? But let's look at the cards together and then we're going to clarify. So we have here key, opportunity. It says keys open doors. So you will be opening a door the next 7 to 10 days. May that be mentally, may that be you quite literally standing in front of a door for whatever reason. Okay, or you might be entering a new door. This could be like a new coffee shop, a new restaurant, a new department at your job, a new book, because a book is also kind of like an opening. I'm hearing there's something about like an opening the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, you also have clouds and distractions. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna get distracted the next 7 to 10 days. The next 7 to 10 days, you're gonna figure out what is distracting me, what is stopping me from getting what I want. And I'm gonna cut this habit, this whatever, out of my life. We have Pisces here, which is the 12th house. Yeah, I'm hearing you're going to be spiritual, like you're going to have an enlightenment or like an aha moment, okay, that is really going to switch up things in your life. It's like an aha moment, or it is like a strong insight that you will be getting, okay? This could be happening during meditation or during evening hours. I'm also hearing you are healing something inside of you the next 7 to 10 days. I'm hearing the next 7 to 10 days it feels like you're healing yourself, or you have like a strong healing ability the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, there's something about you finally heal from something. Okay, and because you heal from something, you can move on. This could even be like, for example, I feel empty inside and therefore I'm on social media. And then you dive a little bit deeper. Yeah, I'm hearing the next 7 to 10 days, you're going to dive a little bit deeper what the root of certain actions is. Like, what is the root of me doing what I'm doing? Or what is the root of me thinking what I'm thinking? Or what is the root of me living the way that I'm living? You're going to dive really, really deep the next 7 to 10 days. And I'm hearing you're going to find the answer deep within you. And it's kind of like this energy of like, oh, okay, so I've been on social media because I felt empty, but what is this emptiness trying to tell me? And then I'm picking up this energy of like, you're gonna have this like, oh, that's why I'm doing that. So if I want to feel fulfilled and that's why I'm doing that, can I replace it with something else that might be fulfilling me in a more healthy way, in a healthier way? Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. Okay, there's a strong energy of, I'm also hearing you're going to have like a very vivid imagination. So if you guys want to manifest something, visualizing is going to be your best friend the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, or you might be receiving a lot more visions while meditating. If you guys meditate, I'm picking up you will be receiving more visions than usual the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, and for a lot of you guys, you're going to cut out distractions. Okay, we also have here a card, you will be attracting new people. Do not get tempted to settle for less. Okay, and it's interesting because again, the song that came out for you is 𝑚𝑠𝑒𝑔𝑜 and it's called Lady Lady. And he says, won't you be my lady? I'm gonna call you, call you lady, lady. You say, lady, lady. And then he says, she got me wondering if I should make her mine. Baby, lady, lady, say something, say something, say something on my mind. So somebody might be coming to you and telling you something that has been on their mind, okay, that you didn't know about. For others of you, there might be a lot of people looking at you, feeling like they want to make you theirs, okay? Let's see, let's get a few more cards here. So for some of you guys, there's definitely romance in the air. And I'm hearing this romance is coming to you because you closed the cycle when it comes to healing something from the past. Or healing like an old wound. Yeah, I'm hearing like an old wound is fully healing the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. Let's see, why is the High Priestess here and the key in opportunity? Yeah, I'm hearing you are unlocking the next level. Say something, say something, say something on my mind. We have Justice here. Yeah, I'm hearing you're gonna find balance. There's something about something that has been unbalanced in your life. You're gonna find balance. Something is balancing itself out here, okay? If there has been an energy where you felt like you were under psychic attacks, okay, just take it if it resonates. If not, just leave it, okay, for somebody who needs to hear it. If you felt like you've been if somebody has been bullying you, or somebody has been really talking down on your name or spreading rumors about you, I'm hearing they're getting their karma the next 7 to 10 days. You might be hearing about it, you might have a dream about it, or you might, you might hear about it, that somebody, you know, like, I'm also hearing if somebody lied about you. There's something about the universe will clear your name. Yeah, there's something about the universe will clear your name, where some type of lie is exposed that somebody has been spreading about you. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. I'm picking up the energy here. If some of you guys, you felt like somebody's isolating you from a friend group, or like, let's say at work, there's like a group that is always talking, but when you talk, they don't want to talk to you, or they're acting weird when you come in, or somebody's not inviting you. Like, you know, let's say there's like colleagues at work or at school, and they're always like a, you know, like a group, but they don't want to invite you to that group, although you actually would love to, you know, like be with them. I'm picking up you're healing that. Okay, there's something about maybe I'm different and maybe I don't fit into that group, and it's okay, or it's fine by me. Yeah, there's something about you're gonna find peace in the fact that you work a little bit differently, that you are a little bit different. Okay, yeah, there's something about you're no longer going to feel like isolated, or you're no longer going to feel like something is wrong with you just because a group doesn't want to talk to you or work with you of some sort. Okay, this could also be like past energy, where you felt like there has always been like some weird stuff happening between you and friends and you and co-workers, and I'm picking up you're healing that, or you're healing from that. Okay, to the point where you're no longer blaming yourself, or to the point where you understand that you are a little bit different, okay, from other people, which means you will not fit in every group. Okay, let's see what that is about. The 8 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm hearing you're closing a cycle. I'm hearing you're not going to repeat something. It almost feels like, yeah, it feels like something that has been repeating itself over and over and over again in your life. May that be fake friends, co-workers, or fallout with co-workers. There's something about something that you felt like is repeating itself in your life over and over and over and over again. I'm seeing that you're closing that cycle. You learned your lesson in that situation, and I'm hearing because you're closing that cycle, a new cycle begins. But it really feels like it's not just out of sight, out of mind. It's literally that you deal with that energy the next 7 to 10 days. Why has this been happening to me? What is going on here? Okay, and you're gonna find peace. Yeah, it feels like inner peace. It feels like inner peace to the point where you emotionally and mentally move forward, but that also reflects in your life. Your life is moving forward because you're making peace with that energy. I'm just checking on the candle here. Okay, let's see. What is the Malika of Swords about here? Page of Cups. Ooh, child. Didn't I say there's romance in the air? Where's the Malika of Swords? What's that about? Yeah, look at that. And the Knight of Cups, which is also romance energy. There's definitely something romantic taking place here. The next 7 to 10 days for somebody out here. You might be going on a romantic date with your partner, in case you already have. Like, wow. I said, in case you already have a partner. Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. There's an energy in case you already are in a connection. I'm picking up here that they're gonna be more romantic towards you than usual, because for some reason, yeah, it's like the glow that somebody has because they healed from something. That's what I'm hearing. Because you heal from something, you glow. Kind of like pie number 1. And I also feel like pie number 1 and pie number 2 might be connected, to be honest with you. Okay, in case you felt drawn. Yeah, and we also have 11 here and 12. So 1 and 2 is connected here. Pick a card. Pie number 1 and pie number 2 might be connected for somebody out here if you've been thinking about both piles. Okay, I'm picking up the energy. This is the glow that somebody has because they healed from something. Because if you have to imagine that if we still carry some type of pain with us, which is totally fine, that it happens to the best of us, but it's kind of like energetically, if you have like a bubble around you. We talked about leaking. If you have a bubble, yeah, your spirit guides are here. If you have like a bubble of energy around you and you still have scars, scars from your past, they are visible on your invisible bubble. Let's say you have like a bubble around you. It's the bubble of your energy, the energy that you emit and give out into the universe. And you still have scars on your bubble from the past. That also means it's like leaking, like the scar that you have from your past might still be open. And because the scar is still open, there's also, when it comes to your aura or when you talk to people, even if nothing of that is visible, it all happens energetically, but that scar is still dimming your light. But I'm seeing that, again, we talked about repairing a leak. So it almost feels like you're sewing that scar so that it can heal. There's no longer a leak, and that scar is no longer dimming your light. And because your light is no longer dimmed, this also means you become more attractive to people around you, okay? So don't be surprised if people will be attracted to you, if people will be asking you for your number because you're shining, I'm hearing, on a different level. Your confidence is going to be on a different level, or your inner peace is going to be on a different level. And your partner, in case you already have a partner, they will be seeing that. They will be very, very attracted to that healing glow that you have. Okay? Why is the Malika of Swords here? Let's see. Won't you be my lady? I'm gonna call you, call you lady, lady. You say lady, lady. Temperance, yeah. Okay, give me a moment here. For some of you guys, you might be getting very romantic dreams the next 7 to 10 days. You might be dreaming of like romance, or somebody kissing you, or somebody coming to you here. But I'm also picking up the energy again. There might be, I'm hearing once in a blue moon. So the next 7 to 10 days, there might be something happening in your life that is very unusual. Once in the blue moon means it doesn't happen very often. But to be honest with you, the interesting thing is why I say that you might be connected to pie number 1 is because in pie number 1, I channeled the song Doris Day, Dream a Little Dream of Me. And in the song, in the lyrics, she says something like, something about birds. Hold on. So pie number 2, the reason why I say you might be connected to pie number 1 is because I channeled the song Dream a Little Dream of Me by Doris Day. And in the lyrics, she says, night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. So again, for some of you guys, you will be having a vision of some type of romance that is in the air. For some of you guys, it will be coming to you in a dream, through meditation. For others of you, this person might be standing in front of you the next 7 to 10 days, okay? Why I say that is because we had the Queen of Swords in pie number 1 too. The Queen of Swords was very important in pie number 2. And we also have here the Queen of Swords. But do you see those 2 birds here? This is the reason why I say you might be connected to pie number 1. Okay. And we also had the energy in pile number 1 that there's like an ex coming back, or an ex, or like maybe multiple people, okay? And we also have you will be attracting new people. Do not get tempted to lower your standards. No, to settle for less. Yeah, there's something about I can do more, be more, achieve more if I cut this habit out, if I heal this part of myself so I can shine brightly, shine bright like a diamond. Wow, you guys are really connected, because now I'm being brought to shine bright like a diamond. And in pile number 1, I was talking about a diamond. So this might be really connected here. Okay, let's see. What is you will be attracting new people about? The Death card. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing here, if there has been any blockage in your life, it's poof, gone the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. You might also be connected to the colors green and blue the next 7 to 10 days. Give me a moment. I'm also hearing Earth will speak to you. Or yeah, I'm hearing Earth will speak to you, or the universe or plants will speak to you, or like a tree will speak to you. What the heck? This is for somebody particular. There's something about nature will speak to you, or there's going to be a lot of omens in nature the next 7 to 10 days, okay? What is that energy about? Dang. Okay, give me a moment here. There's a lot coming through, okay? So bear with me. If I look at it like that, it's like something is coming through. Okay, pile number 2. The card says you will be attracting new people. Do not get tempted to settle for less. What card came out? The 6 of Wands. I don't know what you're doing the next 7 to 10 days. I don't know. It feels like you're going to give up something, a habit, a certain way. Like you're going to change something up about your daily routine because you feel like, I want to level up. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm not going to spend my time on TikTok for 3 hours. I'm going to do something differently with my 3 hours, for example. Or an energy of like, let me sit down and look at my wound and how I can heal from that energy. I'm hearing you're going to be successful in shadow work the next 7 to 10 days. So much so that the shadow fades away and your light is no longer dimmed. Does that make sense? And when your light is no longer dimmed, everybody can see you, whatever the heck that means to you. May that be work, may that be on social media, may that be with your business, may that be, I'm hearing all eyes on me. Okay, so you will be definitely glowing the next 7 to 10 days. You will be successful. Let's see what the success is tied to. What is the 6 of Wands about here? 2 of Swords. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Okay, you're going to make a decision to no longer do something, or to no longer do something that you have been doing. It might be like something that you do out of comfort, out of habit. You're no longer going to do that. And because you decide to say goodbye to a particular habit, a particular way of living, even maybe a particular person, but for most of you, I'm picking up it has something to do with healing, with habits, with distractions, with things that don't bring you that are counterproductive. Okay, because you're doing that, you're gonna be somehow like really successful. Okay, you're gonna attract success in some area in your life. May that be work, love, finding an apartment, whatever it is. Something that has been burdening you though. I'm hearing you really wish to be successful in this area of life. For some of you guys, this could be romance. If you look at this card here, I'm seeing the 2 people kissing each other. Okay. For others of you, you're manifesting something like a gift. Somebody also might be receiving a gift here. I'm also hearing you're gaining your power back. You're gaining your glow back. You're gaining your glow back. That's what it is. And with the Knight of Swords, did I say that if somebody lied on your name? I think I said that in your pile. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. Because if I look at this card, this reminds me of Harry Potter, where this lady in pink, I don't know what her name is, she was super duper mean to Harry. Harry was telling the truth, but she told everybody that Harry is lying. And this reminds me of the scene where he had to write something like, I do not tell lies, although he told the truth. And when he was writing down, I do not tell lies, it kind of like, yeah, it was a scar on his hand, because, you know, like, it's Harry Potter, it's magic, right? So he was writing, and then the writing appeared on his hand, right? And it was like a scar. Okay, that's what it feels like. So if somebody was mean to you, okay, they're gonna get a taste of their own medicine the next 7 to 10 days. You might be aware of it. Spirit might be just wanting to tell you that there's justice. Okay, for others of you, you might be seeing that in a dream, that something's up with a person that was mean to you. Or there could also be an energy where Spirit is going to remove somebody that was mean to you out of your life. It's just going to happen very naturally here. Okay, and for others of you, I'm picking up the energy that you're going to be very successful in some type of endeavor here. Okay, because I'm hearing because you made the right decision to stop something or to change. Okay, let me maybe get one more card here. Why is the Six of Wands here? The Ace of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? The Ten of Cups. Shit. I cannot make this up. The Ten of Cups came out for pile number 1 too. The Ace of Wands as well. Okay, let's see. I just don't know where the camera cut off. So the Six of Wands was clarified by the Ten of Cups. There is success and happiness with your family, with your spouse, with your fiance. Okay. There is success in love. Or with your family, like some type of family gathering or some type of like news that will come because of family matters. For others of you, there's an energy of like a new idea will be very successful, or you doing something new the next 7 to 10 days will proven to bring success to you. Okay, this could be like a new manifestation technique. This could be a new way of eating. This could be at work, that you try a new strategy at work. It's really working. Your boss is going to be happy about you trying something new because you're more productive. Okay. Something about a positive letter will come in, or a positive message, a letter will come in. I'm picking up here, this could also be like if somebody has been manifesting something about visa and traveling and something along those lines, this will also go really, really great. So something about like global, like I'm also hearing global network. Okay, so something about like global network, something about good messages coming in from international or national. For others of you, this is an idea that is going to bring so much success to you. For others of you, this is success in love or success with your family, a positive pregnancy test for somebody out here. Okay, that's interesting. It almost feels like you're calling in success because you say no to something. Like, I'm no longer going to live my life like that. I'm no longer going to do this. And that's why success is coming to you. Okay. Okay, my beautiful pile number 2. I hope you guys like this reading. Let me know if you like the next 7 to 10 day predictions, okay? I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. How are you guys doing? So you chose this beautiful crystal here. Let's find out what is coming to you the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, as usual, I'm going to channel the energy first, and then we're going to look at the cards together. So this time around, I was putting my playlist on shuffle and just shuffling the songs, okay? And for you, the song Clap Back by 𝐸𝑚 came. So the energy that I pick up here for you guys the next 7 to 10 days is an energy of like, I'm also hearing last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. So I'm picking up the energy. The next 7 to 10 days, you're going to bounce back from a setback. Okay. Or there's an energy of like, if you felt like weak and hopeless the last week or the last couple of days, the next week, you're going to bounce back. So your faith is rejuvenating, or something about like feeling rejuvenated or feeling replenished, or there's something about you're gonna bounce back from a setback, or you're gonna bounce back from like a very sad week, or you're gonna bounce back from sad news of some sort. There's definitely an energy of like, last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Okay, I'm also hearing that the next 7 to 10 days, Spirit is going to talk to you a lot when it comes to symbols. Okay, so there's something about, you will see like a lot of symbols, like for example the infinity sign, or like there's something about, sorry guys, I want to be a little bit more comfortable here. Interesting the way that I do that, because I never do that in a reading. So yeah, there might also be an energy where you feel a little bit more comfortable the next 7 to 10 days, or like you are changing something about your attitude. That's what I'm hearing. So your attitude is changing the next 7 to 10 days, or you're changing your attitude towards something. And this attitude change is actually really helping you out, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's something about you're gonna bounce back from something. I'm also hearing what is right and what is wrong is wrong. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's see, let's get a few cards here for you guys. I'm also hearing, yeah, there's definitely a particular change that would take place for you guys here. Okay, because we have here the card, the changes you're going through right now bring you to your future spouse. So this is your spirit guides in case somebody's out here trying to manifest their future spouse, which I wouldn't be surprised because you're on my channel. Spirit is saying the next 7 to 10 days you will be going through changes. These might even be unexpected changes. Okay, but these changes are bringing you closer to your future spouse, is what Spirit wants you to know. So if you're asking yourself, why am I going through that change, or why is something so abruptly changing in my life, or let's say just for somebody out here, or this is just an example, why can I no longer go to my Zumba class because they're like saying, you know, like the teacher doesn't want to offer the classes anymore, and you can no longer go to your Zumba class. Then you would have to find a different place to attend a Zumba class. That would be like a change that brings you closer to your future spouse. Does that make sense? Something along those lines here. We also have here the card Patience, okay, as well as Infinity, Unlimited Potential. Okay, I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you're going to be struck by an idea the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, we have here Patience, as well as Infinity. It says Unlimited Potential. Yeah, I'm also hearing you're going to go back to your drawing board, or there's something about an idea that will come to you like a lightning bolt, and then you're going to write it down, or there's something about you're going to take a piece of paper, or you're going to okay, I know what this reminds me of. This reminds me of somebody you're going to receive a download the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, this download is very significant. You're going to feel that it is very significant. It's like this idea or this download is really like full of like strong energy, and you're going to be drawn to go back to your drawing board, to create a vision board, to change something about your vision board, to write something down, to draw something. Okay, you're definitely receiving some type of download here, and this download is connected to, it is supposed to show you that there's more possible than you think. So Spirit will show you somehow that there's more possible than you think. So you might have like a limited view on what is possible in your life or what you can do for a living. But Spirit will come through the next 7 to 10 days and show you that there's more possible than you think. Or they will show you like something about like limitless. Oh yeah, okay, now I'm being brought to the movie Limitless. And in that movie, he has like a huge ass download, basically. Interesting. You're going to receive a lot of information the next 7 to 10 days to the point where you're going to be a little bit overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, you know, so many signs, so many omens, so many synchronicities. What does that have to do? Or like, what does that have to do with the other thing? I'm also, yeah, I'm hearing you're going to be able to connect the dots. You're definitely going to be Sherlock Holmes. Okay, the next 7 to 10 days. The next 7 to 10 days, you're going to be Sherlock Holmes, okay? In case you do lay your own cards, your cards will tell you something that is shocking you, or your cards will tell you something that is really surprising you. And yeah, I'm hearing you're gonna fall down the rabbit hole and you're gonna figure something out, or something about like something about playing Sherlock Holmes, because I'm hearing things didn't add up, but they're adding up now. Yeah, you're connecting the dots the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a few more cards here. This might be connected to your financial situation, because we have the Four of Pentacles here as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you guys, you're trying to figure out how to manifest financial abundance or financial freedom for you, or you're figuring out, you're trying to figure out what your purpose is so that you can make money with it and live like a beautiful life, you know, that is financially abundant. For others of you, why am I hearing that? I'm also hearing you're gonna figure out something about like gossip at work, just for somebody out here. And Spirit is saying, don't involve yourself in that drama, okay? Stay out of the drama at work. Don't involve yourself here. There's also something about paperwork. Yeah, there's something about paperwork. I'm picking up that you're gonna, for a lot of you guys, the next 7 to 10 days is all about ideas, is all about like ideas coming out of nowhere, is all about like downloads. You will be drawing, writing, reading certain things that really trigger like a strong energy. Yeah, they're triggering a strong energy inside of you. It almost feels like as if like there's an idea, there's a download that is bringing you a lot of strength, or you're gonna burst. Like it's like a burst of creativity, a burst of energy, a burst of strength. Okay, and you're gonna be writing down a lot of things here. Yeah, I'm also hearing you might be getting very outlandish ideas. Or there's an energy of, is that possible? But Spirit will show you that it is possible. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's get a few more cards here. There's also something about your attitude. We will dive in that, into that in a second. I just want to get a few more cards here. What is coming to pile number 3 the next 7 to 10 days? I have to sit like that because I have my period, and I have to be, you know, like make sure that my cramps are not coming, to be honest with you. I was fine before I started the reading, but now they're kind of creeping in. Okay, that's why I'm like very casual. Yeah, okay, we're going to talk about that in a second. We have the Star card here. I love that card so much. It's one of my favorites. God damn it. Let's see. That's interesting. She's drinking something. So for some of you guys, if you go out to drink, your idea might be coming to you when you're drunk. Just for somebody out here, you might be getting like the best idea as you're drinking, or as you are a little bit tipsy. Just for somebody out here, not for everybody. That's interesting. Your reading is interesting. It doesn't reveal too much. Oh. It doesn't reveal too much. Okay. Let's see. Where's the Four of Pentacles here? Okay. Let's see. I'm also picking up the energy somebody's going to... Is somebody out here writing an exam, or are you putting in, like sending... I'm seeing like somebody sending a letter, or that you're sending a letter to a company, or like an email to a company, a school, and they're giving you like a feedback. So somebody here is sending... This could even be like documents when it comes to government and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Or you're asking, like you're I forgot the word, where you fill in documents so that you receive something back, such as like, I don't know, a visa, financial support of some sort. Okay. I'm also seeing somebody going to the drugstore or to a doctor to prescribe medication of some sort. Let's see. I'm also seeing here somebody might want to try out an alternative healer. Not for everybody, okay? Also be aware of scammers and stuff like that. But I'm picking up the energy that somebody out here might be going to an alternative healer. Yeah, I'm hearing you're gonna have very weird ideas the next 7 to 10 days, and Spirit wants you to explore them. Okay, they might be leading you to right where you're meant to belong. Okay, because for me, for example, I'm watching a tarot reader who does introspective hypnosis, where she dives deeply into the subconscious mind to dissolve a knot, okay? An emotional knot, a mental knot, and I was really interested in that. And I was always like fascinated by hypnosis. And then I figured out that there's such a thing as, you know, like hypnosis sessions that you can find. Of course, it's not like, you know, as if you would go to somebody, but you can find hypnosis sessions on YouTube. And yeah, I was really drawn to that, but that's like a very weird thing to be drawn to, right? To hypnosis. So I'm picking up that you're going to be drawn to a lot of weird things the next 7 to 10 days. Or for example, let's say that there's advertisement, you know, like when you are... Yeah, I'm hearing an advertisement might catch your attention, and Spirit wants you to explore that. Okay. Like a very weird advertisement of like, I don't know, drink lavender tea to sleep better. Yeah, I'm also hearing like for somebody out here, this might be also that you find the right medication for you in case you are trying to heal. Okay. 10 of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. Give me a moment here. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Your energy is very weird. I'm picking up you might be acting out of character the next 7 to 10 days, but it's a good thing actually. I'm picking up that somebody here is healing from an illness, or you might be finding a really good medication. Oh, that's interesting. We have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess doesn't come out often in this deck. And the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. Okay, let me dive into that. So pile number 3. I'm picking up the energy of somebody out here was dealing with not mental, but why did I say that? Either mental health problems or health in general, physical health. Okay, you might be getting very outlandish ideas, and Spirit wants you to explore it or try it out before you judge it. Okay, so I'm picking up the energy of like somebody's going to be drawn to an alternative healer, or you might be drawn to a book, okay, the next 7 to 10 days, or you might be drawn to like a particular, yeah, I'm being brought to like you're going to be drawn to a woman, or you're going to be drawn to like some type of advertisement. But this advertisement, Spirit brought this advertisement to you because they wanted you to walk this path. So there's something about healing. Something about healing, but it feels like physical healing or mental health. Something about like getting medication or figuring out what the right medication for you is, or the right medicine. Yeah, there's something about the right medicine, the right medication. But with the High Priestess, this is all happening here very mysteriously. So you're gonna be mysteriously led to try out something, to research something, and this might be something that will really help you to heal. For a lot of you guys, I feel like it's your body, physical health, and for others of you, this might be mental. Yeah, I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you're gonna be very like stuck or glued to a book or a story, or you're gonna hear, if it's not a book, you might be seeing a video that somebody is sharing their story about something that they overcame, and it's something that you're also dealing with. Does that make sense? So you might be finding out, because I keep feeling like you're going to be drawn to a particular person. May that be an author or a person on social media, and they will be sharing what they've been through, and you will relate to this person, and it's kind of leading you to a place or a product, a thing that will help you heal. This might even be healing financially. If it's not mental or physical, this could also be an energy of like healing financially, or healing financially, meaning like healing your mind from a certain way of believing how much money is possible for you to manifest. For others of you, this could also be somebody giving you a hint when it comes to how you can make more money. You're definitely going to play Sherlock Holmes. There's something about you're going to research, you're going to play Sherlock Holmes, you're going to be down the rabbit hole and really researching for hours, or there's something about like a download that is coming through. If you're not drawn to a particular person, this might just come to you through like, I don't know, you're just sitting there drinking your coffee, and then boom, you have like this surge of like power, or this surge of like thoughts. But these thoughts are like unfamiliar is what I'm hearing. Okay, very interesting here with you guys. Let's see, where's the Tower card here? Where's the Tower card here? Yeah, I'm also hearing a secret remedy, a secret plant or herb that is not talked about, that has like strong healing abilities, or alternative healing, or something about a hidden strategy to make money, manifest money, a hidden, something about like what is hidden. Okay, what is that about? We have the Six of Cups here. Let's see. Why is the Tower here? The Empress. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? I told you something's going on here. I don't know what is going on, but something is going on here. Give me a moment. I have to dive a little bit deeper here with you guys. Huh. Wow. I'm hearing somebody's going to be... I'm hearing some of you guys, you're going to be shocked because of good news. So the paperwork that I'm seeing here is good news that will be coming in. But it might be something that you didn't expect, or something where you thought, this is gonna, you know, like, I don't have too much hope in that. But it's good news coming to you. There's something about either you are going to be shocked because of some type of letter, paper, document that will be coming to you. You might be shocked because of information that will be coming to you through your spirit guides, through a dream, through a download. There's something about you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked, or you are going to shock people. Why? Because you found something. What did you find? You're finding something the next 7 to 10 days, pile number 3. Because if I look at this card, she has all eyes are on her. So there's something very significant happening the next 7 to 10 days. It's so funny because I wanted to post this next 7 to 10 day prediction on Patreon, but Spirit told me I'm supposed to post it on YouTube. It feels like it's a very significant week for each pile, but it almost looks like everybody is looking at her. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles here. Or is it the 7? Yeah, it's the 7 of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, I'm picking up the energy. What you have been waiting for is coming to you the next 7 to 10 days, and it's gonna shock you because you've waited for so long. Okay. But to me, it also feels like she found something, like this apple. It's like you're gonna find something the next 7 to 10 days that is gonna surprise you as well as other people. Or you might, I'm also hearing you are going to solve a riddle. Yeah, it feels like you're going to solve a riddle. Now I'm being brought to Tom Riddle from Harry Potter. I don't know why this always comes up, but it's kind of like nobody knew who Tom Riddle was, right? Nobody knew who Tom was, Tom Riddle, but Harry Potter just found, and it was like a book with recipes, right? Because they were trying to brew magic potions, but for some reason this book, interesting, okay, so somehow this is gonna play out in your life. So Harry Potter was discovering this book with recipes that would help him to make the best potions. And I said something about like drinking something or like a magic potion. For some of you guys, I'm also hearing you're gonna find if you guys are gonna do a ritual the next 7 to 10 days, this might even be like very unexpectedly you have the urge to try out a ritual of some sort. And this ritual is going to work, and it's going to shock you as well as other people if you tell other people you did a ritual or a manifestation ritual of some sort. But Harry Potter found this book with these recipes, and it was from Tom Riddle. And then he fell down the rabbit hole who Tom Riddle is, right? And then he solved the riddle, who Tom Riddle was. Say riddle one more time. So you might be solving a riddle the next 7 to 10 days. This might be pertaining health, mental health, finances, okay? Or something about like my body has been acting weird and I didn't know why, and the doctors couldn't find anything, but I now know what is wrong. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I'm gonna mention it. You might be surprised with the 2 of Cups here that you receive a vision of a future partner. Because the Tower for me feels like it's a vision. Let me get one more card here. Why is the Tower here? One more card. Why is the Tower here? Yeah, it feels like you're finding something and you're happy that you found something, or you're holding something in your hands and you're super duper happy that you're holding it in your hands. Something about it's finally in my hands, or I'm holding something in my hands that is significant. Why's the Tower here? What is the Tower about? We have the Judgment card. Yeah, you see? There's divine intervention the next 7 to 10 days. You're being helped out of a situation. Okay, why is the 2 of Cups here? Why is the 2 of Cups here? The King of Cups. bottom of the deck. There is something about... For some of you guys, this is just for somebody out here, not for everybody. You're going to figure out that you and another person, you're not as compatible as you thought. And you're gonna decide, because I'm picking up, this is not like, if it's somebody, it's like a stage. It's like a talking stage. Or it's kind of like, yeah, this is an energy of like two people that are a little bit different, okay? This person might be mesmerized by you, but they don't really understand you, is what I'm hearing. So there might be an energy where you will tell yourself like, you know what, he's cute or she's nice, but I feel like this is not the real deal. Or I feel like, yeah, this could also be that you are figuring somebody out, okay? Meaning that you're figuring out that you are not compatible with another person, and you're not gonna move forward with that connection because I'm picking up, this is not like this is just in the beginning stage, and then you're gonna move forward saying like, hey, you know what, I don't want to settle for less, or I don't want to settle with a partner that we're not really compatible here, so I'm gonna move forward. And you might have not seen that coming. Okay, because you like that person, but as you spend more time, something doesn't feel right between you and them, and you might tell yourself that you want to move forward here. For others of you, there's so much coming through, so bear with me, guys, okay? For others of you, I'm picking up a departed loved one will come through the next 7 to 10 days and shock you with what they do, what they show you, or how they will appear in front of you, okay? Alrighty, let's get one last card here. The changes that you're going through, what's that about? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna be drawn to do something, or you're gonna be drawn to try out something. Queen of Pentacles, interesting. And the Three of Cups, I'm seeing here good news when it comes to your career and finance, or when somebody has their online business. Okay, I'm hearing you're manifesting some type of like luck financially because you're letting go of the outcome. Don't know what the heck that means. Okay, you're somehow letting go of the outcome, and that's why the outcome comes to you. That there's like a deep, I was talking about like your attitude is changing, so there's something about from forcing it to surrendering to the universe, but deeply surrendering from the core of your being to the point where you finally manifest something, or where the outcome that you wanted comes to you, but it's coming to you because you surrender. Or you might be finding yourself in a situation where you will have to surrender, okay, to the outcome. But the Queen of Pentacles looks really, really good. Like where you are going is financial abundance. So I don't know what you're doing, but you're manifesting like wealth, abundance, or this is where your path is leading you to. Let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. One more. The Moon. Yeah, this is the mind. So the next 7 to 10 days, you are going to change your attitude, and your attitude changes the outcome. Does that make sense? Your attitude changes the outcome, is what I'm hearing. Something about your health could be pertaining your love life, your health, or your finances, and because your attitude is changing is the reason why something that you didn't think would manifest is manifesting, or there's a different outcome. Let's say you tried to manifest something and it always didn't go as planned, but you're gonna be like, ah, fuck it. I talked about that in a different reading. Ah, fuck it. You know, like changing your attitude, but your attitude change is bringing what you wanted to you. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about you're gonna change your attitude here the next 7 to 10 days that changes the outcome. One more, Seven of Swords, the Hierophant. Yeah, I'm hearing you're gonna break traditions. or you are going to, yeah, do things differently, which brings you a different outcome. For some of you guys, there might really be a separation between you and another person because you're not compatible anymore, which also changes your direction or the outcome. 3 of Pentacles, this is also like a project that is being born here the next 7 to 10 days. Your attitude is changing, which makes the results change, which also changes your focus and the projects that you will be working on. Okay, that's interesting. Your reading is super duper mysterious here. This might also be a very mysterious week for you here, where you will have to put the puzzle pieces together in order to understand the bigger picture. Okay, and I feel like you're going to understand the bigger picture, which might be shocking you a little bit because you didn't know that this was the answer to your question, if that makes sense. Okay, my beautiful pile number 3. I hope you guys like this reading. Let me know down in the comments if you like next 7 to 10 day predictions. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one.